Governor Tim Walz brought his latest tour to highlight accomplishments of the last legislative session to Plymouth.
Buellers is an example of how this is working. In conjunction with Hennepin County Tech, we're seeing that these public-private partnerships around apprenticeship programs are an incredible path to a good-paying, middle-class job that is producing the machines that we're going to need, especially in farm country, to process these.
Walz stopped into Buellers, a food processing firm, on Tuesday. It's part of a tour highlighting investments in workforce development. Buellers' North American headquarters is in Plymouth. The company has 315 employees working in sales, technical support, and project development. The company also has an apprenticeship academy to train future engineers. That 3-year program includes on-the-job training for apprentices.
Let's hire somebody with experience. Well, we're running out of that experience, so you have to grow your own. You have to develop your talent. So the case of what ifs and the fear of not, you should be more fearful of not doing it.
The legislature allocated $20 million to workforce development for the trades, manufacturing, and technology during the last legislative session. After being short-staffed for much of the year, the Golden Valley Police Department is swearing in 2 new officers this week. They join a department that's working to take a new approach to public safety that's more focused on data and analytics.
When you talk about reimagining public safety, we're just looking at how we are policing. From the things that happened years ago here in Minneapolis with things with Daunte, Wright, George Floyd. How can we do our jobs much better?
The department received a $250,000 grant from the Pollad Family Foundation to help fund some of these public safety changes. Chief Green says they're using the money to improve their online data tools, which will help them, he says, to better understand where crime is happening and how to better deploy officers to those areas. The grant is also helping the department fund several other initiatives, which include a racial equity audit of policing policies and better engagement with community partners.
Not to say we're going to be soft on crime, but how can we do our job much better to offer some additional type of services to somebody who doesn't necessarily need to go to jail or somebody who needs some other kind of social services.
The department currently has 13 sworn officers. The hope is to have 20 officers on staff by October, which would help the department become less reliant on the services of Hennepin County Sheriff's deputies. Maple Grove city leaders thanked and honored a longtime firefighter for his service. Fire Chief Tim Bush presented retiring firefighter Scott Slimmer with his helmet at Monday night's City Council meeting. Slimmer started with Maple Grove 27 years ago and was a charter member of Fire Station 5. He was also an instructor who taught in more than 300 fire departments across the state.
Maybe some that could equal, but there are none that are better at training firefighters to understand fire behavior, fire dynamics, and firefighter safety.
Slimmer then personally thanked each of the council members and the mayor for their commitment, he said, to fire service in the city of Maple Grove. Brooklyn Center has unveiled plans for a permanent Daunte Wright memorial. Brooklyn Center police officer Kim Potter shot and killed Wright in April of 2021. Potter said she mistook her gun for a taser. She was found guilty of first and second-degree manslaughter. As part of a settlement with the family, the city agreed to install a permanent memorial at the site of the shooting at 63rd and Catherine. City officials revealed the plans at a community meeting on Monday. Installation could begin in late August or early September. Wayzata schools and the Plymouth Police Department took part in a training exercise that focused on reuniting students and parents after a crisis. The drill simulated a scenario where families need to be reunited after a gas leak at the high school. The students were bused to the Plymouth Community Center where their reunification took place.
The overall goal was just to reunify people and provide some sheltering. If a big building like a school, which was the scenario today, needs to be evacuated. We had about 80 students show up and a number of parents that were able to come in and act as role players, so we were able to actually exercise our plan and figure out what worked and what we still need to work on.
Chief Fadden said the drill provided valuable insight on improving emergency response procedures for his department, as well as enhancing safety protocols within Wayzata schools. A Brooklyn Center hotel worker received honors for helping guests feel like family. Minneapolis Northwest Tourism honored its summer hospitality rock star this week. It's Larry Austin, who works the front desk at Fairfield Inn and Suites. He's worked there for the past 2 years. His boss surprised him with the award at work on Tuesday morning. He says he never expected this. He's just grateful for what his mother taught him.
She used to always say, like, no matter what you do, no matter what you got going on in your life, anything like that, you know, just be thankful you're here. Take advantage of your time here, but be happy, you know. And so I kind of just try to emulate what I saw from her.
Austin says he does his best to be supportive and positive for his team every day. He says his time in hospitality has made him more outgoing. The hotel's general manager, Gwen Steele, nominated him. She said she picked Austin because he goes above and beyond. The new Barbie movie opens in theaters this week, and a local entrepreneur is supplying pink popcorn to folks who attend the local premiere. Officials with the local Warner Brothers office contacted Zach Redmon, owner of New Hope's Redmon's Popcorn, and asked if he would create a custom pink popcorn for people to attend a special screening of the Barbie movie this week. He accommodated their request by making a cookies and cream flavored popcorn colored in Barbie pink with little specks of edible gold glitter.
And they kind of just gave me kind of an idea, just make us something pink. I said, all right, and I kind of took it to that next level and, you know, do what I always do. I feel like I came through, and hopefully, you know, they like it a lot too.
Redmon says a limited amount of the Barbie pink popcorn will be available for customers to purchase this week. You can find the Redmon's popcorn stand inside the New Hope Cinema Grill.